Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapy Clips with Dr. O. Today, our topic will focus on, is it stress or is it anxiety? I will first define stress. Second, I will define anxiety. And third, we will look at physical, emotional, and behavioral aspects of the disorder of anxiety. Okay, so let's begin with the definition for stress. Stress is a response to an external cause, such as a tight deadline at work or having an argument with a friend. Now, with stress, you can expect the symptoms to subside once the situation has been resolved. That's how you know that it is stress, because the situation will be over and then you won't feel any symptoms whatsoever. But with anxiety, it's different. So the definition for anxiety is, well, what I should say is that it's characterized by persistent feeling of apprehension or dread. In situations that are not actually threatening, the person may feel symptoms also. Anxiety persists even after the concern is over. So, with stress, the symptoms go away once the situation is over. With anxiety, the symptoms remain even though the situation is over. So let's talk about 3 different categories that a person will experience these type of symptoms that's related to stress or anxiety. But remember, the symptoms will go away if it's stress and will persist if it's anxiety. So the 3 different categories are physically, emotionally, and behaviorally. So first we will go through the physical symptoms. And these symptoms are fatigue, dry mouth, pounding heart, sweating, nausea, stiff muscles, shaking, erratic breathing, dizziness, restlessness. The next category is emotionally. You can expect to experience difficulty concentrating, anxiety, panic attacks, tearfulness, low self-esteem, anger, fearfulness, confusion, depression, and irritability. The final category is behaviorally. You can expect eating more or eating less, smoking more, avoiding things, nail biting, sleeping more, drinking more, not caring for yourself, being overly talkative, being quiet or shy, and even cursing more. So, let me say that we all experience stress when there is a stressor in the environment. And a stressor is anything that promotes stress in you. So, let's go back to speech anxiety. Speech anxiety is when you have to give a speech in front of an audience and your heart starts pounding, you're sweating, you're pacing up and down. Okay? But once the speech is over, the symptoms go away. Now, once again, with anxiety, it doesn't happen that way. The person will experience the symptoms of anxiety that we just talked about in the 3 different categories, and it will persist. That means that the person may feel anxiety 2 to 3 times in a week, and the symptoms of that anxiety. Or it could be 4 to 7 times a week, depending on its severity. So, from time to time, we all become a little anxious. That's normal, from time to time becoming a little anxious. But if you look and you find that 2 to 3 times a week, this anxiety is overwhelming you, then it's time to talk about to your therapist the causes of that anxiety. So once again, you're going to talk to your therapist about the causes of that anxiety. And the 2 of you will work towards strategies that can help you to manage that anxiety. Well, will anxiety ever go away? No. The anxiety never goes away, but the symptoms can be managed. And the person who's experiencing that anxiety can go through their life in a more quality way. So, now that we've talked about the 2 different categories and answered the question, is it stress or is it anxiety? We can move into how to manage these symptoms. So what you see in front of you are some very, very colorful cards. And let me move so you can see that there is an additional card. So how can you go about managing your stress or your anxiety? You can use these strategies whether you're stressed out or you are experiencing symptoms of anxiety. One of the first things that I want you to understand is that you can use techniques like getting a massage. Very relaxing, very calming. If you can't get a massage in a professional place, you can always buy yourself one of those hand massages and relax using the hand massager. They even have these massagers that you could put on the back of a chair. Cost you about $49 to $50. Shouldn't cost any more than that. And because they're so popular now, it may even cost a little less than that. It's worth the investment because you could put it on the back of the chair and you can feel the pulsation up and down your back. If you have a handheld massager, you can use it on different parts of the body. Once again, very relaxing. But until you can get what you need to make yourself more relaxed, there are strategies you could use without equipment. For example, soaking in a nice, warm bubble bath. Yes, how exhilarating is that? And how relaxing is that? And make your commitment to stay in the warm water. Now, some people will put a little Epsom salt in it because the Epsom salt can also help you to relax. And exactly relax is what you will do. 30 minutes to 45 minutes in a warm bath will help to ease any tension, any stress, and any anxiety you may be experiencing. The next suggestion is, and it's covered a little bit, but watch a nice movie. When we're engaged in activities that we love and adore, then of course we will be more relaxed. Stressed out, filled with anxiety, your distraction is a nice movie. Now, of course, we always want to promote something wonderful like dancing, because dancing is a form of exercise that will get your brain chemicals working in such a way that it's going to bring about relaxation and calmness. And our final strategy to use is while you are dancing, or while you are soaking, or even giving yourself a massage with a handheld massager. And I think they run about $20 at Walmart. Guess what? That calming music will also help you to relax. No more stress, no more symptoms of anxiety, and of course, there's nothing but total peace and relaxation. With that being said, I want you to know there is nothing like peace of mind. Do not allow life conditions to control you in such a way that you are experiencing symptoms of stress or anxiety and feeling the tension in your body. We don't want that to happen for you, and only you can implement the strategies in order to make your day more pleasant so that you can live a more peaceful existence. This is Dr. O. I want you to know that having a blessed and beautiful day filled with love is what I want for you. Because most certainly, you deserve anything majestic. Stay at peace.